So Ubisoft decided to make Rayman Legends a multi-platform title, and they decided to push the release date all the way from what was supposed to be February 26th exclusively for the Wii U to September for multi-platforms. Now, them making it multi-platform isn't a problem. It's their game. They made it. They deserve to make a lot of money on it. And for the people that own 360s and PS3s that are excited, that were excited for the game and didn't want to buy a Wii U for that game, they can now go out and pick it up, and I implore them to do that. I played the demo. I liked it a lot, so you should go out and pick up the game. But there's one problem I have with this scenario. They're releasing it in September. What other major game is releasing in September that just got a September release date within the last month? Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, you can't realistically think you're going to get a lot of sales when people are still hyped up and playing Grand Theft Auto 5, especially if Grand Theft Auto 5 releases before you. So, yeah, that's a huge problem. So, what can you do other than, well, delay the game? But then you delay the game until October, and well, one of the major games I know coming out in October is Pokemon. I haven't really checked the release schedule for everything else yet, but one of the major games releasing in October is Pokemon, and then you still might get people that are still hyped up about Grand Theft Auto 5. So then what? You push it back into November, where all the first party games are going to be releasing, including 2 new consoles that your game currently isn't on. So what do you do then? I mean, you can't. It's going to be tough to release it if you don't release it in the coming months, all the way up until September. Really, I'm talking. You got what's this month? February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Any one of those months, you can release your game, and you'd probably be fine. But the fact that you wait until September to release it, with the Grand Theft Autos, you got where you release it in the same month as the Grand Theft Autos, or you delay it and release it with the Pokemons, or you delay it and release it with new consoles, even though your game's not going to be on those new consoles. Therein lies the problem. Who's gonna buy this game when it's not in their it's not in their line of sight? Only people who are gonna buy this game are huge Rayman fans. Now, I don't know how many people those are. For all I know, it could be billions upon billions of Rayman fans in the world. But like with competition like Grand Theft Auto, Pokemon, and 2 new consoles, how are you gonna release this game and, as you say, make more money off of it when you're doing it at such a bad time? You had the game finished and ready to go for the Wii U. You held the Wii U version back to make it a simultaneous multi-platform release. Hopefully, Nintendo doesn't pull a dick move on you and release something in October or September or October for the Wii U, first from their first parties, especially a game like that Monolith's X game. They say, well, Grand Theft Auto is releasing at the first half of September. We'll release this in the second half, or we'll release this in October, which it could. Grand Theft Auto could have the same effect on that game if it's on the Wii U, but as of right now, it's only on the PS3 and 360. So, though that Grand Theft Auto can kill your sales on the PS3 and 360, and Nintendo basically can choose whether or not they're going to kill your sales on their platform. So, I don't think that was a good decision, especially not with the scenario I just set up. because you just made a couple of platform you just made some platform owners happy, which I don't have a problem with. By all means, make your money. But then you just pissed off one of your partners. So now it's, what are they gonna do? What can they do to get back at you for what you did?
Embrace me as your king and as your god.